The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, I'm Donta.
And hey, I'm Dana.
And welcome to the Donta Show.
What's up, Village? It's your boy Kwame, the man with the plan behind the stands. I'm gonna go ahead and make this quick because some of y'all got mouths and be talking mess in the comments and saying that the intro commercial is too long. So I got something for you. Here we go. Let's get into it. Before we bring out these awesome kings, I need you to stop what you're doing. Excuse me? Excuse me? Ma'am, sir, you. Whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, I need you to go ahead and share this live stream. Donta and Dana didn't get all dressed up for you not to share their melanated goodness. So share. You share everything else up in here. Share some quality content for your boys. Now that we mentioned YouTube, are you subscribed to the Donta Show's YouTube? Oh, you're not? Oh, girl. I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Join the village. Go over to www.youtube.com/Donta Morrison. And when you get a chance, head over to Dr. Morrison's. That's right, your boy got his PhD. Head over to Dr. Donta Morrison's website, www.dontamorrison.com, where you can learn more about the man, the myth, the legend known as Donta. And while you're at it, grab some TDS merch and his books. Yes, purchase those smutty books filled with smut. Grab The End of the Rainbow and Yesterday Clarified. And last but not least, head over to the company that put this all together, Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a proactive network focused on providing an innovative space for content creators and entrepreneurs. PMN is dedicated to giving its viewers a diverse entertainment experience while helping content creators elevate their production, engagement, and overall branding. To date, PMN has reached over 1 million viewers and listeners internationally, produced over 52 successful shows with high ratings and fanfare, and has housed over 60 content creators, brands, and businesses through entertainment and consulting services exclusive to PMN. Pyro Media Network is a network that makes you feel at home. So if you have an idea for a show, podcast, or need some professional video and audio production for your business or brand, then join the Pyro family today. Go ahead and visit www.pyromedianetwork.com and we will show you how to go to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome my brothers from another mother, the dynamic duo, the melanated kings themselves, Donta and Dana. Let's get it. Let's go!
To a white school.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Donta Show. Tonight,
Yes.
I got a squad here. We finna have a phenomenal conversation. We gonna flash back. Listen, if you grew up in the 80s, Put in the comment section. I grew up in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. I know all about getting paged on my hip. I know all about it. Yes, Tasha, it's a full house on tonight. Full house. So I got my fam bam up in here. How did this start? So listen.
Let's go.
Listen, my cousin Keisha flew out here to attend my graduation. I graduated last Saturday, officially culminating my doctoral experience, up in here. So then we're leaving for Ghana this week. So my cousin Lawana stopped by to get some materials for the trip. Of course, y'all know Eddie lives here, and then Dana Dane is the show. So we started this conversation in the living room about growing up in the 80s and how life was different and all that kind of stuff, eating spaghetti and catfish and whatnot. And I said, God. You know what, y'all? Let's have a show tonight and just recap and flashback about growing up in the 80s, and we're going to talk about all the stuff because it was really comedic thinking about all the stuff we did in the 80s growing up that we thought was cool and hip, and then looking at how the current generation exists thanks to modern technology, which has really made a lot of stuff simpler. All right, so we're going to make this happen. Y'all excited?
Yeah, absolutely.
You gonna say something? You gonna look like a clown?
Hey, you know what? I'm just listen. Check this out. Hey, y'all laughing really hard, real hard. I'm excited about this past weekend. Not only because you graduated, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But I met so many people that I didn't know.
You really did.
People were just coming up to me like, "Hey, Dana, how you doing?" I was like, who are you? I see you every week, Monday and Tuesday. I'm like, yeah. So what up, Sean and everybody else that I met, Bishop,
Renee,
who graduated with you? What's her name again?
Deidre,
all of y'all. Hey, finally glad to meet y'all face to face for the first time. It was a pleasure. Y'all caught me off guard. I did not know who y'all were. If I looked at you strange, I meant it. Because I didn't know who you were, but I know now. So, all right. Oh, I also met Sean's mother.
You met Yaya.
Yeah, Yaya was with her. Yeah.
You met Yaya.
Yes.
Yaya. So listen. So our guests who are here on tonight, how do y'all feel being part of the Donta show?
I'm excited.
It's exciting. Yeah.
Some of y'all have been on the show before. Lawana's been on the show. Lawana actually hosts a YouTube show.
Yes.
What's the name of your YouTube show, Lawana?
Jay and Lou Girls That Wine. We're on YouTube. That's our name. I'm Lou. I'm half of Jay and Lou, so I'm Lou.
Right.
For Girls That Wine.
I love it. So, and Keisha, let folks know who you are, where you from.
Oh, I'm from Arizona.
But we're going to bring it back.
Oh.
Where'd you grow up?
Oh, here, of course.
Of
in
course.
LA, all day.
What high school? Put it out there.
Dorsey Don, class of 1991.
So we got Dorsey in here. We got Banning in here. Where you go, Dana?
I went to Performing Arts High School. Yes, I did. Performing Arts.
No judgment.
Yes, we pirouetted and flipped and danced and all of that. 716.
And then Lawana, where you go?
Morningside High School.
Morningside High. Morningside. Banning B House. Come on, Auntie. Eddie, where'd you go?
I went to Evanston Township in Evanston,
That's worse than you.
Illinois.
He went to a private black school, black private school.
Eddie went to Evanston Township. There we go. I love it. Uncle Kenny went to LA High. My Aunt Kathy went to Banning the B House. I think my whole family went to Banning almost. Right, Joe, you are absolutely right. That's Morningside High School all the day.
What?
Lady T, come on. Come through, Lady T. The difference. Get over here. You can be here in 2 and 2 before the second half. You can be at the doorbell. So
Right.
don't sleep. I will pull a chair up in here. I'll pull a chair. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Deidre. You know what? Hey, Deidre rolled up on me like a thug too. Like, yo, you ain't gonna say hi to me. And she's taller than me, so I felt some kind of way too. She got me by about an inch. I felt some kind of way. I said, hi.
Shout out to Dietrich Neal. I see Dietrich in the comments. Me and Dietrich graduated last Saturday. We both got our PhD, Doctor of Philosophy and Global Leadership.
Yeah, congratulations.
So we did that. So Dietrich, tonight we are talking about growing up in the 80s, and we're gonna do some flashback conversations. All of my 80s people that not born in the 80s grew up in the 80s, and you understand the melanin experience
Yes.
of growing up in the 80s. Although we're from different parts of the country.
Yes.
You know, we got Evanston, we got Buffalo, we got Inglewood, we got LA, we got Carson. You know, we all grew up, but there are some shared stories that we all have in common. One question I'm gonna ask right now: Do kids today know how to write a check?
No.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
Not at all.
And we talked about that. When did y'all learn how to write a check, and how old were you when you wrote a check?
I
In
think
high
I was,
school,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, high school.
I think I was like 16.
Yeah.
And what? Okay, and you learned to write a check. Why? What was the importance of writing a check?
Because you could. You was
It
old
was the
enough.
thing
They
to
gave
do.
you
And
the
you had
check
to-
right.
You had to write
Yeah.
a check. You had
And you
to
had to
learn
balance
how
your
to-
checkbook.
Yes.
You had to balance a checkbook,
Mhm.
write a check, and you also had to know when to write a check so it wouldn't bounce.
Right.
Yes.
You know,
Right.
so
My
Right.
mother taught us how to what do you call that? Post date a check.
post date a check. Exactly. That's a good way of
Post date.
saying. That's a good way of saying float that
Right.
check.
Right. Hold on to that till Tuesday.
Right.
Right.
So
Right.
you never knew how to float a check. Basically, you write that check on Friday, you know, because it's not gonna cash probably until Monday or Tuesday. But then the stores got hip and created a system where the check would clear faster.
Right.
Yeah.
And those that were experts in floating the check, we was all messed up.
Right.
We was
No,
bouncing
they
checks
can't
left
cash
and
it
right.
if the date is off. They can't cash it earlier.
Trust, they can. They find
I
a
don't
way.
know how
They
they
find
do
a
it.
way. So then Joe wrote up, Joe, here we go. We didn't write checks. Our mama gave us $5 and wrote a note for the liquor store clerk.
Ah, yeah. I definitely remember that.
Yes, remember we had to go to the store with a note.
Yes.
With a note
Mhm.
to
Bring
let them
my
know
change
exactly
back.
what we had.
And what was on the
Bread,
note?
Butter,
Right.
cigarettes.
Yes.
A
Cigarettes.
can of
Yes.
Schlitz.
Right. Give me a box of Pall Malls
Yes.
and a
Yeah.
Schlitz
Yeah.
on the note.
On the note.
And the fact that the liquor store owner trusted the kid enough
Yes.
to hand them a pack of cigarettes.
That's right.
And
Well, they
would,
can't do that nowadays because
No.
it's an underage thing.
Right, and
Back
what-
then they didn't care.
and would say, tell your grandmama or whatever I said, hey.
Hey,
Right.
right.
Because the whole community, right, Joe, 7-year-old with Newports.
Right.
Walking back down the street. And the thing about it, for me, when my grandmother would give me those notes to go get her cigarettes, I was never tempted to smoke them.
Never.
Mhm.
I never had a desire.
Yeah.
I
Look,
wasn't.
that was off limits first and foremost. Off
Mhm.
limits. Do not touch the cigarettes.
Right,
None of
don't
that
touch
stuff,
cigarettes.
no.
Don't touch
Whatever they
cigarettes.
send you to the store with, you better bring
Bring
every bit of it back.
right.
And by change.
And
Right.
change.
Yes.
Because I know, and don't take forever.
Right.
Do not.
Because I know how long it takes to walk to a liquor store
Right.
and walk back.
And
Right.
some of them wrote the change amount on the note. So you can say if you gave her the wrong change, that ain't what he wrote.
Well, I used to get the change back when I, used to go and get everything. My mom would give me the change back.
You
Oh,
was
the
you was good.
16,
Then.
17, 18
You was
cent,
spoiled.
maybe a quarter.
We didn't get nothing but a hard thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you. And while you still in this house,
Right. Get
go
on
back
outside.
outside and play. And
Yes.
right, so that was the paper food stamps for us. Listen, the paper food stamps. See, nowadays all this EBT card
Oh.
and all that stuff. No, paper food stamps. You have to count the
Yes.
book, and
Right,
flip through
right.
the book and all that kind of stuff. And then Uncle Ken Smith, all the way down there in Jacksonville, said, "Don't forget the drive-in
Oh,
theater."
yes.
Oh my God! You
The
should
drive-in?
love
Yeah.
yes.
Lay down in the back. Don't put your head up until we pass through the pass by the
Oh yeah, yeah. I ain't paying for y'all. I ain't paying for y'all them kids.
Yes.
Say it again.
Lay
Keisha.
down. Lay down. Do not move until I tell you to get back up. Uh-huh.
Now remember
See?
the popcorn that we had to pop on the stove,
Yes.
or
On
the
the
plastic
stove.
bag,
Jimmy
the
Pop.
paper, the brown
Yeah.
paper bag
Yes.
to take with us.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, you weren't buying no popcorn.
Exactly.
You were not going to the concession stand
Yeah.
at all.
Now the drive-in theater was amazing for people that had the conversion van.
Yeah.
They don't make conversion vans no more.
Or station wagon.
When you open the side door and the van got carpet, It got a couch. It got a little mini fridge in there. It got stuff hanging. It's quilted on the ceiling. The conversion van. You open the back of that conversion van, and you got all the kids looking at ET.
Yes.
You know, and then how do we go? How do we go from that little bitty metal box that was the sound to Dolby surround sound?
Yes.
Kids nowadays, they would die if they had to listen to a movie through a little metal box that you turn the metal knob.
Mono, no stereo at all.
No
Hang it
bass,
onto the
no
window.
Yeah,
bass.
hook onto the window. Yeah.
But then they got hip when it can come through your radio.
Right.
Turn the station 93.6.
Clip it to the antenna,
Yes.
and that was coming through the stereo. She's like, oh my God. Listen to it.
Exactly.
Listen to it. You know, and in the drive-in theater, for those who've never been to the drive-in theater, you either park up or you park down.
Yeah.
It was up, down, up,
Yeah.
down. And you could see the movie from the street.
Yes.
But you just couldn't hear it.
You couldn't hear it. So
Right.
you would get excited when you go to the drive-in because you can see it playing and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
The drive-in was top notch. If you grew up going to the drive-in, put in the comment section, put some hearts up saying yes.
Yes.
Kudos, 2 thumbs up for the drive-in theater.
Yes.
And not only that, you got 2 movies at the drive-in.
Yes,
Two.
you did.
You had a double feature.
Yeah.
Or you could tune into the other screen. Because it was a screen here in this parking lot. It was another screen in that parking lot.
Right,
That parking lot. You can watch all of them if you want to.
right. The drive-in theater. What else did we talk about? We talked about, Eddie,
It was penny candy.
Oh my
penny
God.
candy.
Yeah.
Penny
Candy.
candy.
I could not wait to get $1. I would walk to the store and get 100 pieces of candy. 100 pieces of candy, and we would literally stand at the counter and count
Count 'em,
100 pieces of candy. Oh my God, I felt like Christmas every day. Every day.
For $1.
Those
For
fish.
$1.
Those red fish.
What flavor was the penny candy? Because I can't remember.
It was all different kinds of
All
flavors.
kinds.
Yeah, you
All
just put your hand in, you get this, you bring that out, you put that,
Right.
you put it on the counter, and they count on 100 pieces. It was just
Was it like Brock's? Like in the store, you go to the grocery
No,
store?
it was
wasn't-
worse.
Yeah,
It
it
was-
wasn't
like
no, it
little
wasn't
bitty
expensive like
candy.
that. It was the little pieces.
The
of little
fish,
candy.
little
Some of them used
fish.
to be those little gums that you would chew on, and then it would be like a little gum at the end of it. After you suck on it, and then gum comes through it. It was amazing.
yes.
It was amazing. Penny candy was everything. Now later,
Yes.
everything.
Now, Joe just said
Impact now
something.
later.
Joe said the blue store back home, 25-cent juice with the aluminum foil
Oh
top.
my
Oh, the Huggies.
goodness.
They call them Huggies. They call Huggies, Joe.
Yes.
The Huggies. They look like a barrel.
It's a little barrel.
Yes.
It's a
Oh,
little
then-
bit. Oh, Evanston didn't have
I
that.
don't know about that.
They had
So more urban
champagne.
areas. More urban areas.
They
We
still
had-
sell those now,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
And you
right.
gotta-
They're smaller though.
You got to get it with your thumb to get the foil
Yes.
part to
Yes.
peel off.
Yes.
Now, ladies, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Did y'all have the candy jewelry?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It was all
Oh.
sweaty and y'all still
Oh,
had
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The cherry,
Oh,
had
yeah.
the candy ring.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
your whole
And
neck
ring
is just
pops and all
sticky.
that.
And then
Yeah.
y'all ate it later in the day after y'all got finished running and feeling high to go see.
And like Deidre just said, now and later.
Oh, yes.
Now,
You
what was
get
your?
17 now later. Now you get 3.
You get 3. What was your favorite flavor now later?
Mine was banana.
Banana,
Okay. Watermelon.
watermelon,
Mhm.
Grape.
apple.
Probably strawberry.
Did
They
y'all
had
have
that
that
the
in
other
your
day.
school?
Right.
Oh,
You did
Chelsea
know that.
candy
Don't do
cigarettes.
that.
Oh,
Did y'all have
Chelsea and the candy cigarettes though.
Candy
Oh,
cigarettes.
Oh,
cigarettes.
God.
Oh,
You thought you was something blowing that sugar
You
powder.
blow that smoke with
The
your
powder
thumb.
sugar. Well, I forgot about that. The powder sugar you blow
But
smoke.
think about it. Now think about that. Now I gotta go serious for a minute.
Okay.
The candy cigarettes now, I think society is too sensitive.
Oh yes.
They too sensitive right now to let the kids even play with stuff like that.
Mhm.
You gonna make them start smoking.
Yes.
I've never smoked a cigarette.
Never.
You gonna make them kids start. You're just perpetuating just them getting a nicotine habit and yada 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 yada. It's like something happened in society that eliminated the ability for kids to be kids.
Right.
Mhm.
Just let them be.
Technology.
If it's their imagination to smoke this fake cigarette that's
Right.
nothing but sugar,
Right.
that ain't made me go get no Newport,
No.
no Camel, no Winston, no Marlboro,
Never.
no
No.
Cool Filter King,
Yeah,
nothing.
none
It
of
was
that.
a toy. It was a
Never.
candy
Yeah.
cigarette.
But I think how they do it, and I'm just gonna get on the other side of it, is if you allow them to do that, then you allow them to play with toy guns.
Wow.
And then some people, some like you, for you didn't smoke,
Mm-mm.
Some kids did smoke. Some kids may turn out and have the guns. So you have to look at both sides of it.
Well, okay. Thank you, Dana.
God bless you.
That was good.
That was
Well,
good.
anybody in here smoke? Have you ever smoked?
Never.
A cigarette?
Not no
Okay,
cigarette.
so
no
that's the
cigarette.
thing about it. I think it was our
You heard what? No
generation.
cigarette.
They gave us the opportunity to have an imagination of being
Right.
an adult at the time with
Right.
the candy, like, oh, we can imagine smoking.
Right. I'm
Just
grown.
so
I'm
Now,
grown.
we all grew up and none of us smoke.
Right.
So it's like,
But
The
then,
same way now, kids don't play Monopoly and they can't count money.
right.
I think that's what Ben just said, because many play with
Yeah.
fake money. I mean, I learned how to count money by playing Monopoly.
yes.
And playing Monopoly and playing life.
Yeah.
You know, I learned how to
Choosing
count
ladders,
money,
all that.
how to make
Yes.
my money work.
Yes.
But you know, nowadays kids don't do nothing with money. Well, they gamble now, but I mean it's totally different. Totally
Yes.
different.
Just imagine if this is funny to think back in the day if your parent let you play with the candy cigarettes and then you sitting there at the table talking stuff and then you get knocked out and then you wake up and be like, well, you let me be grown with the cigarette. Why you hit me?
Then you get hit again because you learned your lesson the first time.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, there was a comment. Hold on, I think somebody said something that I want to talk about too. Right, Carisha kept talking about hustling the bottles.
Oh,
to the
yeah.
corner store to buy a whole lot of junk. But now it's recycling. But you're right. You're right. You
Yeah.
get. But see, back in the day, back in the 80s, sodas came in glass bottles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you know, it's a drink and a weapon.
And
You know,
they
I
were
used to-
heavy then.
Heavy. That's what we used to have. What was it called? We had remember Aspen soda. We had Dr. Pepper soda.
I know
We had
Dr.
Bubble
Pepper.
Up.
Yeah,
Bubble
Bubble
Up.
Up.
My mother, I hope
LA
she's
stuff.
watching because
Yes.
I remember this. My mother had a 7-Up bottle that was her pie roller for years.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
For years. And it wasn't until I saw the actual wooden pie roller, I was like, what is
What
that
is
for? But my mother used to make her peach cobbler and her sweet potato with this. It was a 7-Up bottle that she used as a pie roller. It was a big glass bottle. So when I saw the real pie roller, I didn't understand how to. I'm like, these two handles, and I don't. Give me that bottle. I don't understand it. And then my Uncle Kenny, McDonald's, you can buy a hamburger, French fries, and soda for less than $1.
Oh, yeah.
That's when that Big Mac came in that styrofoam
Exactly.
container.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Back
Yes.
then, McDonald's was a treat.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Listen.
That was not dinner.
Yes.
Trust and believe me. If you went to McDonald's, you were like excited.
Excited.
You didn't go
Right.
to McDonald's.
Right.
That was like,
Right.
you only getting this probably once
Once
every
a month.
5 months maybe.
Right.
Especially with a fried pie.
Oh,
And I get a fried
my
pie.
God.
Wow. Yeah, McDonald's was a lick.
Now
Right.
it's like an everyday thing.
Exactly.
After school, you got to go to basketball practice.
Right.
Let's
Right.
go to
McDonald's.
Go to
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's common now. It's common. Oh, come on, Cree said Rodney Allen Rippey.
Oh.
Rodney Allen Rippey was her boy. Oh, you know Rodney Allen Rippey?
Oh.
That was Jack in the
Yes,
Box.
it was.
Rodney Allen Rippey.
Yes.
He was a Jack in the Box. Yeah.
It was.
Rodney
Yeah,
Allen
we don't
Rippey.
know about
If
you.
I pull up Rodney Allen Rippey, Luana, you'll know who he is.
Yes, absolutely.
I guarantee you know Rodney Allen. Then he went to Cal State Dominions, and I thought he was famous.
Why? What did he do?
He's got a degree.
Oh.
That
I'm
was
like, what did he? Should I know him?
Joe said something. Joe said we couldn't even go in the same room as the grown
As
folks.
grown
Exactly.
Oh, we had our own
Yeah.
table.
Right. Go ahead, Eddie. Talk about it, Eddie.
We had our own table.
Stay out of grown folks' business.
Right. The
Right.
little
They in child's
kids
play.
table.
They in
Yeah.
Stand in
child's
child's
play.
play.
The little kids table. You go sit over there with the little kids.
With the little kids.
You
Yeah.
know, or y'all all go outside and play.
Right.
Especially when the adults were like partying or something. You
Oh.
sneaking around the corner. That was
Oh, yeah.
exciting.
Yes.
You look around the corner like, ooh, what are
Yes.
they doing? No, you could not go in that room.
Not
You
at
better
all.
be somewhere in another room, and your
Right.
eyes better be closed, shut. That lights
Right.
better be
Right.
off or something.
And you ain't thirsty.
no,
Stop saying
you're
you
not.
thirsty.
You're
Right.
not thirsty, and you can't know.
And don't come
When I
out
get off
unless
that
you have to
bed,
go to the
Right.
bathroom.
All y'all finna go to bed then.
And then y'all's
Yeah.
parents used to have backgammon parties.
Oh, backgammon. Yeah.
Oh, that's what they
Yeah.
call them?
Back. Go ahead, Keisha.
That's what they call the backgammon parties?
Was that what they called it?
I know they had spades parties.
Yeah.
Well, my
I know
aunt
that.
Mickey taught me how to play backgammon.
Yeah.
So playing backgammon, but they still play backgammon.
I forgot. I used to know how to play.
I
Does
don't think
anybody
so.
here still play backgammon? I have a backgammon game. I still have
I don't
backgammon.
even know how to play
Was it you
backgammon.
stack
You,
four? and
stack the
move?
four and then you knock them
No,
All
I
I know
played-
is you rolled the dice in that little cup.
in the
you
little
went on
cup
out
and they
there.
make this
Yeah,
noise. You
Exactly.
thought you was grown.
Like
Right.
Yahtzee.
And you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, like a Yahtzee cup. Yeah, backgammon was it.
And these,
Yeah.
some of these kids don't know about real cartoons either. They don't have real cartoons anymore, like Scooby Doo and Tom and Jerry.
Lawana just talked about that.
I
What's
used
the
to wake up
cartoon
at
now?
6 o'clock in the morning to watch the Jackson 5. Was it the Jackson 5?
Jackson 5 and Fat Albert.
Fat Albert, Jackson 5. I mean, literally on Saturdays was the morning to wake up early and you caught everything.
yes.
So what was it called?
Electric Company.
Capitol Hill.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Rock.
Conjunction Junction. What's your function?
And
Yes.
Morgan Freeman. And Morgan
Yes.
Freeman was 75 then.
Yeah.
In the
He was
80s.
75 on Electric Company.
Everything was amazing back then
Yeah.
because
It
you
was.
went to school and then you woke up early to watch
the
cartoons.
cartoons.
Yes.
And then after that, Soul Train came on.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
Soul Train
Yeah.
came on, you watched that and then you better clean that house.
But
But
Right.
the thing about Soul Train, it never failed. My mother would always start vacuuming doing Soul Train. And there was something about back then, remember you turn the vacuum on, your TV get
Yes,
fuzzy.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sitting there vacuuming, and now the TV get fuzzy. You like, Mama, why you vacuuming now? Right now?
Remember when TV used to go off?
Oh, and
Oh,
then-
right, yeah.
Was it 10 o'clock?
11.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. And who used to? Well, y'all still. Some of y'all still do this. Season y'all bathtub before you clean it.
Just let it marinate.
Oh,
You
yeah.
put all that comment in there.
You put all the comments
Yeah.
And wait till 2 days later.
right, and it's still a bathtub. Like, when you gonna run the water on it? Because it doesn't do anything while it's dry.
Right.
And some of the rings are still in there.
You gotta activate the Ajax. But y'all sitting there seasoning the tub
Yes.
and whatnot. Let it just sit there for a minute. Well, you gotta put some water on it too, but you can't say that because you get popped in the mouth.
Right. But the
Nothing.
crazy part about it is the longer you let that stuff sit, the harder it is to clean.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Because it get all hard. and-
Right. Hold on. So, how we put that up? My sister just said, what? The TV went off? Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
That's my
TV
sister, y'all.
went
Yes.
off.
11 o'clock.
The
Yes.
TV went off.
It went white. It was like snowy. It was,
No, yeah.
They played the national anthem.
Yes.
You might get a
Poltergeist.
you
My
might get a
Poltergeist.
UHF channel. A UHF channel like
A local channel.
the local channel, but you're not gonna get any mainstream nothing. So at that
it
time,
went off.
everybody went to sleep. There was nothing else to do.
Right.
Right.
If you see Poltergeist, that's what happened at the Poltergeist.
Yes.
in the
Yes.
Poltergeist.
Yep. Nothing but fuzz.
Okay, there you go. Renee Louise said with pine salt. Yes, you season the toilet with pine salt. You put the pine salt in the toilet and you let it just sit there. Like, when we go get
You
the
ever get in
brush
trouble for
to
mixing
wipe
bleach
around.
and pine salt?
Bleach and pine salt.
You
Now
get
you
it.
gotta
Don't you mix that? You
Right.
slip that in, you're gonna die.
All right, y'all. So, we doing an 80s recap of our experience growing up and then chiming in with folks on the thread. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We're going to come back for part 2. So, put your stuff in the comment section. We're going to see it and we're going to pull it up on there. So, you got 2 minutes to go season your bathtub. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. So we're back for the second half of the Dante Show, Growing Up Black 80s edition. There's a lot of stuff that was added to the comments that we didn't get to talk about, but I want to let you know who my co-hosts are. So today, co-hosts, of course, y'all all know Dana Dane.
What up?
What up? What up? What up? This is my cousin Keisha from Arizona.
Hey, everybody.
This is my cousin LaWanna right here.
Hey.
That's my partner Eddie back there. So we got Evanston, we got Ohio, we got Buffalo, we got LA, and we got LA up in this piece. And we're talking about all the experiences that we had growing up black. Joe McClain put something up there that I think we forgot about. The grease on the stove.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness.
You don't throw away good grease.
No, you don't.
Eddie still does it to this day. Eddie has one jar for chicken grease and one jar for fish grease.
Oh.
And I'm like, Eddie, which one is which? Smell it. Just open it up and smell it. So if you still save that grease, let me know, because I'm just saying. LaWanna still saves that.
I do until it turns a certain color. When it gets too dark brown, it's
When
never
it's
done.
scorched.
Yeah. No.
So you don't use fresh grease every time you fry chicken?
Not every time, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Because that's where the season is at. Come on.
I agree.
Right.
Yes.
That's where you get the brown of the chicken instead of the beige colored chicken that we fry.
I can't. And then my Aunt Kathy, she's dropping a whole lot of up in there. Well, she just put government cheese.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
listen,
That was the
Wow.
best
you
grilled
ain't had a
cheese
grilled
ever.
cheese
Wow.
sandwich. You ain't had
Yeah.
government
No,
cheese.
you have not had a grilled cheese.
Break it down, LaWanna. Break it
without
down.
the
Break it down.
government cheese.
Break it down.
That's block cheese, baby.
Bologna with the red.
Oh, yeah, you gotta take the
Bologna.
red.
You gotta take the red off the
Yeah.
rod. The bologna. Yeah.
Yes.
Government bologna, government cheese,
Yes.
a fried bologna sandwich.
Oh.
And you gotta poke a hole in the middle.
Oh,
No.
my God.
Yes.
Yes.
LaWanna, you feeling that?
I am feeling all of this. This is just me for real. Like,
Mm.
listen, this is me. I am ghetto country and all of the above. I am feeling it.
Now, Lucretia Gibson talked about the ice cream truck. Now,
Oh, yes.
I grew up in Carson for the latter part of my life, and they stopped doing ice cream trucks in Carson because the dope man started selling drugs off ice cream trucks.
Right, exactly.
So the-
Messed it up for all the kids.
So the residents of Carson, the adults, of course, they banned ice cream trucks. Now, I think about a month ago, me and Eddie was sitting on the couch, and what did I hear? Remember, Eddie? We heard the ice cream jingle. I could not find my coin purse fast enough. I was like, what is that note? Oh my God. That's an ice
This
cream
comes down
truck.
my street all the time.
Yes.
Every day, twice a day.
Ice cream.
Ice cream truck. Right, Joe? Chasing like rerunning the opening of What's
my God,
Happening.
Yes.
Just right.
We
Ice
did.
cream!
Yes.
Wait a minute. Yes.
Oh,
What's your favorite ice cream truck one? What you like?
I like UFOs.
Okay. UFOs. Keisha.
Strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake. Okay.
Bomb pop.
Bomb
Oh,
pop.
yes.
Okay. Blue Ghost. Because the Blue
Okay.
Ghost, you get the piece of gum
Oh,
at the end.
that's
yes.
right.
What was that, the Pink Panther
Yeah,
thing too?
yeah, Pink Panther has that.
Yeah.
It's a blue ghost because it was a blue and there was a ghost and it has his eye was a piece of bubble gum.
It sure
Yeah.
was. I don't even know why I'm trying to act all brand new. I was thinking about the adult me. I used to do the bomb pops because I only had 50 cents.
Right. You get the big Astro Pop. Creature gives it that fudge bomb. Yes, that
Yeah.
fudge bomb. Exactly, that fudge bomb. Come on. Lucretia said my son has never experienced the ice cream truck here in Carson. He grew up in Carson.
Wow. Tell
He's
me, come
never
to
experienced
Inglewood.
the ice cream truck.
Come over because it comes down our street
Yes.
twice a day.
Yes.
The ice cream
I have to
truck
lock all the locks. So
and the donut truck. Remember the donut truck?
No, I never heard
You
that.
know the donut truck? So there was a donut truck used to come down the street too, and they had the best glazed donuts. The donuts were hot.
Oh.
Then you had the ice cream truck that sold the chili cheese Fritos.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness,
Yeah.
yes.
If y'all ain't ever had chili cheese
do that in
Fritos,
Compton.
you ain't grew up. Yeah, the chili cheese Fritos.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, let me see. We got other. Okay, who remember this? At the tone, the time will be 8:34. Boop.
Yes.
At the tone, the time will be 8:35.
Yeah.
Yes.
You had to call to find
Yeah,
out.
Yes,
call
you
about what
sure
time it
did.
was.
Here go
Yes.
one. Here
You
go
gotta call
one.
about what time it was.
How many remember to call long distance? You had to call the operator. You had to call the operator. They had to patch you in to
What was
call.
that?
Maybe it was a different
Oh,
generation.
the midnight.
No, some of the older saints on here know.
No.
You had to call the operator to call long distance, and they would patch you in. You had to
No.
call. Did you? What?
No.
What?
The only
Y'all
time
didn't
you
call long distance as kids then.
the only time you
No.
call now,
I
I
did.
did call.
I don't think
I would
so.
talk to my
Who
cousins.
you
and
talk
do
to?
things.
Dana.
Oh, my whole family was in
No,
Ohio.
See,
The only time I called the
family.
operator was to break through a line.
Yes.
If I kept getting that busy signal,
Oh, yes.
It's emergency.
that's the
What'd you
worst
say?
thing, the busy signal.
Mhm.
And then you break through the line, operator, I need to make an emergency call.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lucretia. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't remember.
What? Okay.
I don't remember, no.
Cause y'all ain't call nobody out of town.
You had to break. You called the operator break through because it was busy.
Yes.
It was busy. It was busy.
Yes.
So I'm saying, let me see. Yep. Thank you, Terry. When the line was busy, you had to get the operator an emergency breakthrough because
Mhm.
it was important. Joe, that's the one. Star
Star
69.
69.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Stop playing on my phone.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Stop playing on my phone.
Nigga, how you get my number?
I star 69 you.
Oh my
Stop playing on my
goodness.
phone.
Oh my goodness.
Right. Okay, LaWanda brought up something. LaWanda and Eddie brought up something too. What's the special ring?
Oh, two.
No, call once.
Call once and hang
Oh,
up.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Yeah.
I know it's you.
Yeah.
Before caller ID, we all know our parents had a special way to know who was calling. I know my grandmother, my great grandmother had a special way. Ring me once and hang up.
Yes.
Or ring twice and hang up. Then I'll answer when you call back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I ain't answering the phone.
Oh, the Thomas guy.
I ain't answering the phone. I ain't answering the phone. The Thomas guy, the rotary phone. Oh my! You forgot the number.
Yes.
Oh,
Ring.
my God. My
Right.
grandmother had that. My grandmother had that in the 90s.
Oh my God! I got the wrong one. You know.
Right.
Or who was the one that had the phone cord was like 10 feet long?
Yes.
Yes.
I
You
did
can
it.
go to the bathroom, fry your chicken,
Yes.
answer
That
the
was
front
the
door,
best
walk out to your
Yes.
car, and you
ever.
still connected
Right.
to the phone.
Right.
The
That
longest
was the
cord.
best cord
Yes.
ever. Somebody said three-way. Remember
Oh,
three-way?
Three-way,
Three-way.
yeah. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna three-way you in.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Don't
Don't say that. Don't say
Don't
that.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Go in the closet.
Right. See, I told you.
Right.
Thomas guy in the yellow pages. Having to find somebody's phone number in the white
Yes.
pages.
Oh, yes.
Are you telling them, yo, Jackie, you right with us? Don't do it. Jackie, don't do it. She said, Jackie, don't do it. You and Keisha went to school
Yeah.
together.
Yes, we did.
Regular, she thought,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Right, Kyrie, that was being messy. Three-way was being messy.
It was
Yes.
being messy.
Don't you say
Three-way
nothing.
was being
Don't say
messy.
Right. So what you say again about them? Repeat it back to me. Terry, yes, I remember that. You can call Colette but charge somebody else's phone.
Yes. Yes.
That's
You
why
can
when
call
somebody
Colette.
call me, I'll be
You
like,
can call Colette.
if they wanted to talk mess, I'll be like, let me hang up and call you right back.
Yes.
I'm doing
You
something. I'm gonna call you
somebody
right back. You ain't gonna get me.
Or you make Colette call to say, pick me up real quick and hang up.
Yeah. So they won't get charged.
I'm ready to get picked up by.
Or if you don't accept the charges, you know that's you calling. to come
Right,
get 'em.
yeah,
I'm gonna call
yeah.
you collect when I'm ready.
There you go, Creed. There you go. The party line. Ooh, the Princess phone. I was talking about that. When you go to the AT&T or the Pacific Bell store to pick out the phone you wanted. Remember the phone that was clear?
Yes.
When it rang, it lit
Yeah.
up and all that kind of stuff?
Mhm.
Yes, the party line. The party line was no joke.
No.
No
it was not.
joke.
Party
at
line
all.
was no
No.
joke. The party was a party.
No.
You know, it was a party.
No.
You gonna be a party line night? Yeah, I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna
Right.
call in for a little bit.
Right. I remember we were talking about how you found out where you were going before Google and all of that.
Oh yeah.
And
Like
you
I
literally
remember.
had
Yeah.
to sit and write down the address. You'd be like, okay, so
You
I'm
said
gonna be 2
stop
blocks
signs.
over from Crenshaw. When you get to Crenshaw, you're gonna make that left on
Yes.
that first street.
Oh,
You're gonna see
man.
that red house. I write it down. Okay, the red house. Okay, go back again. I'm gonna be on what now? Go see the red
Oh
house.
my
You had to
God.
write everything
I used to
down.
hate that.
Yes.
When I first got here, my boys was like, "Oh, see what you do is you go north on." I said, "Nigga, is it a left or a right?"
Right.
No,
Right.
a left or
Right.
right.
No,
I don't
we
know
wasn't
north,
right.
east, and south. I
We
don't know
wasn't
that.
northeast. We weren't northwest,
No.
east, south. No, we were
No.
left, right.
Yeah.
And when you get to that blue stone at the corner, you make a right there, and you go see my grandma's house right there.
Right
Yeah.
You go see your daddy outside with the
Right.
barbecue grill. You gonna know you're at the right place.
You gonna see a tore up screen door. That's us.
And a pit bull is out on the porch. But he don't bite though. Just come on up. He
Come
don't
on up.
bite. Come on up, man. Come on up. He don't bite. He don't bite. He don't bite. So Joe said, remember your grandma washed all them soaps with Dana,
Oh yeah.
Days of Our Lives, All My Children,
All My
General
Children.
Hospital,
Oh, yeah.
The Edge of Night, Young and the Restless.
All My Children, and that was mine.
Young
I
and
was
the
mad
Restless
when it went
all
off.
day long.
That's
And
how I
then
got hooked on.
And then when VCRs came
that's
out, you record the
Record
songs
them.
and
Right.
watch them at
Yeah.
night.
Now let's roll back now with all these streaming services and everything. Who remembers On and Select TV?
Yo, I remember. You remember On TV? And so I do.
Yes.
And it was a big
It was a
box,
box that
on
you
top
set
of
on
the
top of the
TV,
TV.
and it had a key, and the parents could lock it so
Yes,
you couldn't
so
watch
you
the
couldn't
adult
watch
films
it.
at night.
Yes.
Maybe that was just out here.
On
This was
TV.
I think it was on the
This was
West
before
That might have been
cable.
a thing out here.
Before cable, On TV and Select TV.
And then MTV was on a box too.
Yeah, it was on the box.
Mhm.
Because I used to look at the ladies doing aerobics,
Yes.
and you have to look at it through, and then you have to leave real quick so you
Yeah.
wouldn't get charged.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we didn't have
You don't want to
No,
get
we didn't have
charged.
that.
So that they would show adult films on Select
Right.
late at night. But if you look at it too long, they charge the bill.
So they literally had a key that can lock
And it locks
Yes.
it, so you can't watch it.
Yeah.
But then I would look for like 10 seconds,
Right.
then change channel, and then go 10 seconds and change channel. You can see a whole porn,
Yeah.
but you gotta keep changing back and forth. So I couldn't really do nothing because I spent my time changing channel. We didn't get into it.
Exactly.
Right, Latoya, yes, scramble porn.
What?
Yo, y'all, shout out to Latoya Brown.
Yes.
Latoya Brown sat next to me on Saturday as we got our doctorates.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
congratulations,
Latoya.
Latoya.
So it was Latoya Brown, Dante Morrison, Deidre Neal. Black excellence up in the building.
Yes.
3 doctors right here.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, Deidre. Atari.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
ColecoVision.
Yeah.
It was one that started with a
Genesis, Sega Genesis.
Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
It's one that started with a Z.
Z.
It was Atari, ColecoVision. It was another one that was top notch, and everybody couldn't get it. I forgot what it was.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, but it
Right.
was Atari, ColecoVision, and there was another one that was outside Sega. Sega was top
Sega,
notch.
yeah.
Maybe
You-
that's what you're talking
If you,
about.
no, it wasn't. No, it started with a Z. I think. I think it
Yes.
started with a Z. But if you had a Sega, you was balling.
Oh,
Yeah.
You was balling. Remember this? How many people? I'm gonna ask the question, y'all. Here's the question for the village. How many people could ride on a beach cruiser? Don't say nothing. Let's see what they say. How many people could ride on a beach cruiser? Do 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 do. Here they come. They're finna comment right now.
Okay.
You know they're coming.
I was like, wait.
They coming.
Oh, I know how many.
How many go on a beach cruiser?
4.
Possibly.
Mhm.
How many, Luana?
4.
Keisha?
4.
4?
Mhm.
4?
Now that you think about it, it's
It
definitely
is 4.
Yeah.
Stand on the
Handlebars.
front.
Down the front, handlebars.
Yeah.
One standing on the back.
One on the
that
knuckle,
bar
on the
right
back.
here,
Yeah.
No, 2 on the seat.
2 on the seat. Well, what about the bar right here? You remember
You can
sit
sit
sideways
sides
It
down.
depends on how tall. It depends on how tall you are.
on
Yeah.
the bar, and then on the back with holding somebody's
Holding the
shoulders.
shoulders.
Right.
Yeah.
Safely 3,
Safely.
Safely.
because you got the
Three.
handlebars and the feet pegs.
Yeah.
Safely.
Then you got the feet pegs on the back
Yes.
one. Then
Yeah.
you got the driver. Now the driver
Right.
gotta have legs.
Right.
Because the
this
driver's
will be
pedaling
heavy.
3
Exactly.
people.
Right.
Because the one on the handlebar is always sitting like this. So they always cool. They always sitting like this. And the one on the back is pushing down on your shoulders.
You hunched over.
Pushing on your shoulders because they hold on. So you pedaling like this. You
Yeah.
gotta steer through traffic. You gotta brake. And then
Yeah.
when you brake too fast, the
Yeah.
handlebar person fall off and that old screw stuff. They look back like, yo, man,
Yeah.
come on. Come on, man. Be careful. Be careful.
Yes.
I'm just saying. So it's all about that. It's all about that. Joe asked a question. This is a Midwest question. How many of y'all walk to the corner store in the dead of winter in flip-flops and a hoodie?
Oh my goodness.
That's real.
Yeah.
No way.
Joe is hood though.
Yeah, bird.
Joe is hood.
He said in the Midwest.
In the
Wait, is
Midwest.
he from the Midwest?
Yeah. Joe is
He was
Chicago.
What?
Joe is
Oh,
Chicago. You
heck
know,
no.
when I told Joe I didn't see snow until I was in my 40s, he just looked at me. I'm like, man, I didn't see snow. I was good in my 40s before I saw snow.
Mm.
Eddie was like, you ain't never seen snow? No, I've never seen snow.
Yeah, that's how I was-
Then when I saw snow, like, oh my God, this is so pretty on
Right.
day 1.
Right.
Right.
By day 3,
You got tired of it. You was
I'm
already
like,
over
yo,
it.
man,
Yeah, you get
this
sick of
stuff
it real
is
fast.
Crazy.
corny. Y'all grew up in this?
Mhm.
You know, I'm just
You
saying.
get over it real fast.
Right. I'm over it. I'm over
What
it.
about the pager conversation?
We did pagers.
Oh
We did
my
pagers.
goodness.
Go,
yes.
Keisha, talk about pagers.
Pagers.
143.
How we used to communicate.
With you did the hello.
The hello. You
Yeah.
say hello. I
Right,
love you.
I love you. And then you would go, you get your page, and you would try to find the nearest phone booth. You
Phone
close the
booth.
door. Yeah, close the door to the phone booth and make your call. Yes.
Phone booth.
Mhm.
Yes, phone booth.
Yes.
Some of these kids ain't never seen a phone booth. They ain't never seen a pay phone.
Yeah.
They can't
We
imagine.
just
it.
say
Right.
don't do the 911 call because you didn't have a call.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
Don't page me
Yeah.
911.
Yeah.
911.
If it's not an emergency, I don't know. I
They
don't
put a
know.
hello right there.
Yeah, they go hello.
Right,
There you go,
right,
star.
right.
That's hello. Yes, there you go. There you
Yes.
go.
That's hope.
That's hope. That's hope. If it's not 911, please don't page me. Please
Yes.
don't page me.
Yes.
Turn them damn lights off. It's thunder and lightning outside.
Right.
Right.
I know you want to gossip about
Right, right.
Girl,
Y'all had that out here?
What?
Turn the lights on because it was thunder and
Don't be on the
lightning.
phone because
Oh,
it's thundering.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you couldn't touch anything with a thunder. Like,
Don't get on the phone because it's thundering. Because
Yeah.
the light will come through the phone and let you
Turn
to
the
your
lights
ears.
off.
Right.
Turn the lights off and get away from the windows.
Yeah.
Right. Like if somebody else was shooting.
Don't do that.
Yes.
Now
Get
we
away
did.
from the window.
Now we did talk about the club experience. Going to the club back in the day, you see somebody you like, you actually have to write down the phone number.
Yes.
You write the phone number down and you hope and pray you don't wash your pants, you don't lose the napkins.
Yes.
Because it wasn't no put your number on my phone. It wasn't none of that.
No.
We had to handwrite it. And if the person didn't know how to write, now you got to figure out what did they write.
Right.
Absolutely.
Then you go home and wait for them to call. You got to
Yes.
go home
Yes.
and wait for them to
Wait for
call
them,
and
yeah.
hope they call you. And they bet not call when your grandmama on the phone because it's going to be a busy signal. Yeah, you get a busy signal. So now you sound like, Grandma, come on, can you get off the phone?
Right.
Can you get off-
Yes.
I'll pay this bill.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll pay the bill.
Yes.
And for some reason, that cigarette, while they on the phone, the
Was-
ashes never fade.
Right.
This long, dude.
Yeah, the ashes never fail. You in a full-fledged conversation on the phone, and the ashes never fail from the cigarette. And I be looking like, why are the ashes not falling?
Like
Right.
I smoking through a plastic tube.
Yeah.
And they be holding it right there
Right,
when they
hold
talk.
it
They
right
be
there, talking
bouncing.
to you.
Yes. Right.
Talking to you.
Absolutely.
Talking
Oh
to
my
you.
goodness.
Exactly.
You do
Exactly.
your homework.
They used to be on the phone forever.
Ever.
When you were waiting
Yes.
on the phone
All
call,
day.
like, dude,
Talking to
I'm
one of
Like
these
they would
siblings.
leave when my grandma, I would leave to go to school. My grandma, my great grandma on the phone.
on the phone.
I come home from school, they still
Still
on the phone. And I'm like, did y'all
That's
ever hang up? They're like, well, we have to watch the stories. They watch the stories all day on the phone. What are y'all talking about
And the
all
stories
day?
used to leave a great cliffhanger on Fridays. Baby.
Yeah.
Used to leave
Right.
you in
Go to the
limbo.
weekend. Oh my God.
Oh my God, you gotta wait all the way till Monday.
Right.
Yes.
Hey,
Come on, Joe.
I'm traumatized. Don't.
Joe said the Walkman. Who remembers
Oh,
the Walkman?
yes.
Absolutely.
The Walkman.
Mhm.
Cassette.
And then you
The
had
cassette.
and you got another
Yes.
bag for your cassettes.
Right.
So you got the Walkman, then you got to carry your cassettes around.
Yep.
Remember
You
how
know.
we used to be our own little DJ?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stop the music there to get to the next.
Right.
Remember when you used to have to record your
From
message on your phone?
Yes.
Go ahead, Dana, do it.
Yes.
Do it, Dana. Hold on. I'm gonna set this up for Dana, but y'all go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Can you still do that one time?
Keep talking. Hold on. I got it.
You gotta do the right music though.
I got it. But y'all remember that. So what was if you remember this, what was your phone message song? What was your phone message song?
Okay.
Go ahead. You remember, Keisha?
Okay. My song was "Float On" by the Floaters.
Damn. I'm sorry for damn.
Yes, you did one.
Dang, Keisha.
Yes.
Float
You
On
took it
by
back.
the
Sure
Floaters.
did,
By
yes.
the Floaters. All right, go, Dana.
Hey yo, what's good? This is Dana. Sorry that you missed me right now, but at the sound of the tone, leave a message and I'll call you back, all right? And I want you to stay, all right? Peace.
We was creative.
Yes,
Wait.
you are.
You know, but you know why it's so funny? Because we
Yes.
all came from
Yes.
different households
Yes.
doing the same thing on
Wait, oh man, I messed up.
Yeah, I messed up.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Dang it.
God
God
dang.
dang.
I forgot
That's why
to-
we had to record it all over again.
We all did it.
Yo, no, No, the funniest is when you finally realize that you could push 0 and bypass that.
Yeah, once you got hip to it.
See, you never it was
You got
you had to listen to like 15 minutes of music before you could say, dude, I got arrested. I need you to come get me right now.
That's real, and that was I'm trying to see if I can find. So Keisha was the floaters, float on.
Yeah.
The one who was yours?
I think it was Reunited or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. And did you have Reunited?
What?
What
I
y'all?
don't know.
Who y'all?
Yes.
The floaters?
Yes, the
I don't know
floaters.
about the floaters. I'm a little bit more.
You guys
advanced.
know about the floaters.
We know the song.
We know
Yes,
the song.
exactly.
So what was yours, Dante?
Mine was De La Soul.
Which one?
You know, sorry I can't get through.
Oh,
Eventually your
yeah,
name
Oh,
and your
yeah.
number,
Yeah.
and I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
That was mine. That was mine.
It was so many different ones you can do.
Yeah, that was mine. Hold on. Was this yours, Latoya? Was this yours? Float on. Latoya, that was yours?
Okay, Latoya.
Okay. I don't know what mine was. Tell you the truth.
She said mine was Adina Howard.
Okay. Oh, you'll be a freak. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's just Adina only had that one song. That had to be it.
Hey, my buddy on here watching right now, Marvin. He still, like to the day, he had the playback music. You know how when you call somebody on his cell phone
yes.
and they got the playback
Yes,
music,
yes,
and
yeah.
be some P-Funk or something, I'll be sitting there like, and then he'd be like, yo, what up, man? I'll be like, yo, bro, thanks for the concert, man. Thanks for the concert, Marvin.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and I think we covered that. We talked about kids going outside.
Yes.
We did that the kids still go outside. You know,
Mhm.
I ain't seen, kids playing double dutch in
Jacks,
years. I ain't
nothing.
seen jacks. I ain't seen
Jump
hopscotch. I don't walk down the street and I see the hopscotch thing drawn out with a white rock,
Uh-huh.
because you have to find the right white rock.
You
Right.
sure that
To
wasn't the
give you
outline
a
of the
good-
body?
Right,
Yeah.
right. You have to have the first. You have to find the best white rock to make your hopscotch thing. What was it? Was it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, then 1, 2?
1, 2,
One, two,
2,
two.
1,
Yeah.
2, 1, 2, and
One,
then
two,
1 at
one,
the end.
two.
Oh, that was a
One.
complicated hopscotch.
Yeah.
It was.
It was 3. 1, 2, 3.
It was 1, 2,
2.
3, 1, 2,
And then
one,
1, 1, 2.
2. Oh,
Yeah.
and then you got to pick up the lagger.
Yeah.
Pick up your lagger on the way up, and then So all right. So here we go. Who remembers pole to pole football?
I do.
Pole to pole football. I grew up playing pole to pole football. I grew up riding my dirt bike, and we making ramps out of pieces of wood and bricks. That was the most unsafe thing you could ever do.
The best though.
But you go and find some bricks and you stack them
Yeah.
cinder blocks up,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
just keep
Yeah.
jumping on the ramp, and then you keep adding a brick.
Until you
Me-
break your leg.
Me, Bernard Teamer, Daryl Smith, rest in peace, Daryl. Me, Bernard, and Daryl. We would just, and the next thing you know, for some reason, I don't know why we thought, that a ramp like this would be good. So we keep adding the brick and adding the brick and adding the brick. And next thing we know, our ramp is like this, and we coming down the hill, and we hit the ramp and go just go all the way up. And then once you get up, you don't know what to do next. Because you're up in the air, you're gonna come down. You have no helmet, no knee pads. Because black kids, we didn't get helmets and knee pads. We got a bike.
Right.
That was it.
And
We got a bike.
in the West Coast, the Midwest, you had to put them bikes together. Like
Oh, yeah.
one of the brothers' bikes probably broke down. You get that part of the bike. You
It was like different colored
you
bikes.
get the tire from this one. You
Yep.
get the handlebar from that one. You
You got a 10-speed BMX.
Oh my
Right.
I promise you had to create a bike.
Yeah, and then it make no sense. And then y'all had Sawyer Hill.
Yes, we did.
Y'all had
So go
when
down,
y'all lived
yep.
in West LA,
Yep.
Sawyer Hill.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
I would love to go to Keisha's house with
Yes.
my bike and say, let's go ride down Sawyer Hill.
Yes. Yep.
And all it was a street that had a high hill.
Yeah,
But we just-
yep.
it was the little things like that.
Your
It
brakes
made
go
us
out.
so excited. Your brakes go
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Or-
Your shoes.
No,
Yeah.
no, wait. Robinson Park with
Ooh.
the aluminum play area.
Oh, the rocket ship.
Yes.
The metal rocket
and the
ship.
metal slide.
Oh, I
Yes.
Remember the metal rocket
Yes.
ship?
Uh-huh.
I remember those type
That
of
just
Yeah.
sound like it
Yeah,
hurt.
but you
Yeah.
go outside. It's 117 degrees
Yes.
outside,
Yes.
and you got on shorts,
Yes.
and you on a metal
Right.
slide.
Hey, all you gotta do is not take them.
What
I'm
was
like,
the thing that went in circles?
Oh,
That
the
you
merry-go-round.
and you used to run and jump on it?
oh yeah, get thrown off.
Yes.
I can't
Oh, the seesaw.
Yeah.
You always had that one little husky kid in the neighborhood wouldn't let you out the air. It's like, come on.
I'm not thinking about that hot metal slide.
Yes.
And it wasn't hot to us.
Right, it wasn't.
The back of our legs is
It's
charred
red.
and burned
Right.
raw.
Right.
You smelling burnt
Yes.
skin all
Yes.
throughout the park,
Yes.
and we just running
Yes.
and we don't want to go home.
Right.
We don't want to go
Not
home.
at all.
Latoya said my dad used to pick me up from elementary school on an old ass Suzuki bike before the helmet law, tied to him with a bungee cord. Listen, don't trip, because we used to get in the back of our uncle's truck.
Oh, we did
Ain't had no helmet, no
that too.
seat, and we on the 110 freeway sitting in the back of a truck
Yes.
No.
doing at least 85. Talk about weed.
The roller skates with the metal wheels, you was coming down the
Street
street,
Kings.
sparks flying from your feet,
Street Kings.
looking like Ghost Rider. Like, yo,
What?
Right.
Right.
Oh
I
my
did.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, Uncle Kenny, Arlington Hill, the dip is
Yeah.
gone. It's a straight drive now. Let's see what that
Your
is.
shoes in,
Yeah.
that never worked.
oh, with the strap,
Yeah, that never worked.
the
Yeah.
wheels will fall right apart.
That's it. Or do they still make big wheels? Do
Yeah,
kids still
they
have
do.
big wheels? Big wheels
Yeah.
and green machines.
Yeah.
And big wheel wheels was plastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why they couldn't give us a real wheel?
If you had one of them real wagons, them flyer ones.
Oh, the red flyer
yeah,
wagon?
yeah.
Oh, you was
The
doing
money.
it.
green
Yeah.
machine, the green machine in the wagon, you have
Yeah,
money.
the green
Yeah.
machine is money.
Yeah.
But a regular
And
big
that,
wheel,
that red flyer wagon.
Yeah.
anytime your wheel can hit a rock and get cut open,
Yeah.
and your wheel is cut open, it's plastic, but you still going.
Right.
And big wheels were loud.
Yeah.
They were
You
loud.
always do the big wheels go real fast and you stop
And
and
it's
And
you
you
spin,
wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then in the summer, you would get them trash bags and make a slip and
Oh
slide.
my
Oh.
goodness.
Because
yes.
I thought kids were rich when they had an actual slip and
Yes.
slide.
Yes.
Like, wow, your parents bought you a slip and
I
slide?
used
We
to
don't
hate
have
those.
bag.
I used to hate those because you feel all the ground when you slide.
Yeah, you get the slip and slide,
Right.
and you running down the street.
I
Slide.
know the slip and slide. What is this?
Trash bag.
Yeah, trash bag.
You get trash bags.
Yeah,
You get trash bags. You get the trash bag.
You had to do like 5 class trash bags.
Yeah, and you get a metal hanger, and you break it to be the poles,
Yes.
so the bags won't fly away.
If it was one trash bag, you would slide
Oh,
on dirt and ground.
That's what
That's what
I'm
needs
about.
everything up. You guys remember the middle of the street relay races?
Oh,
Yes.
Tag a person, you
Tag
run
and
that
go.
tag.
Yes.
Tag and go.
Hide and go seek.
Tag.
Tag and go.
Hide and go get it.
I
Oh.
did it for the bad. That was a bad kid. That was a bad kid.
Look
Yeah.
at Lucy, she's like, hey!
That
Come on,
was-
Cleveland.
You better hide, you better go get it.
Shoot.
Yes.
So we got 2 minutes left,
Like,
yo.
you
We
better
got
catch
2
my
minutes left. I want to give some shout outs really quick. So while y'all are watching, we want to talk about stuff that is coming up. My girl Tasha Champion has a women's event coming up. She is doing this phenomenal event. She Nominal, but the second annual She Nominal Women's Brunch, Awakening Your She Nominal Life. It is happening on Saturday, July 9th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Hilton Garden Inn, 540 Sierra Avenue in the city of Fontana. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, the Donta Show will have a table there. Come on out to the She Nominal Brunch. It is going to be lit. It's going to be amazing. It's a phenomenal networking event. It's going to have some dynamic speakers there talking about just some awesome experiences, life experiences, and whatnot. Tasha has been on the Donta Show numerous times, and she has a great book out. So please make sure to support Tasha Champion. And then lastly, I see my aunt put them click clacks in there. Click clacks got banned because you can kill somebody with click clacks.
Yes, you
Remember
can.
click clacks? You got the click clacks. There's
Oh,
two
yeah.
Oh, the
hard
ball.
glass balls on a rope.
Oh, yeah.
Now in China they're called nunchucks, but for some reason in America they were a kid's toy called click clacks.
Click-clack.
You ever got hit in the head with a click clack?
You ever got hit with a jelly
I
shoe?
just with a jelly shoe. Post moisture inside. That
Yes.
shoe not only stinks, but
Right.
it has slapped and left a whole thing on your face.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And then the karate shoes, the black
Oh,
karate
yeah,
shoes.
karate shoes.
Or the moccasins.
The moccasins,
Penny loafers.
penny loafers, Sperry topsiders if you were a baller.
Well, he got a quarter in his.
Yeah, he got a starter jacket and some spare topsiders. Yo.
Them jelly shoes used to leave your feet with them little marks.
Yeah, marks on it. And before we go, most important, if your kid is bougie, send them outside, let them get some water hose water.
Water hose water.
Yes.
There
That's
is
the
nothing
best water.
like water hose
Yeah.
water. If you have not
Hey, it
experienced
saves
water
you
hose
from
water,
everything.
I challenge you on everything I love to go outside and get you a good gulp of water hose water. It will
Let it run for a
clean
second
everything. Let it
first.
run though. Get the bugs out.
Right.
And it's normally 100 degrees hotter than it really is
Right.
outside.
Yes.
So you gotta let it run and let it cool down. But most important, there's nothing like water hose water.
Nothing
So if you want to humble
like
your
it.
children, take away all that bottle stuff and say
Yeah.
you
Put
go
some right in the
outside,
cup.
Get
go
that-
outside, get you some water
that
hose
water
water,
hose
and
water.
don't come back in this house
Let
until
me
the
tell
street
you
lights
something.
come on.
That water hose water was the best one.
Period.
Oh, yeah.
It was refreshing. And you stay outside and you play all day.
All day.
So parents of young kids, I know we think the streets ain't safe, but let your kids use their imagination.
Yeah.
Go outside and play. Give them a ball. And I guarantee you they will have a great time outside playing because kids are not outside playing no more. They on the video games all day and then they have no kind of communication
Right.
skills, but they gotta go outside and play.
Right.
They gotta scrape their knees, scrape that elbow,
Yes.
they gotta dust it off.
They got to
so
run
know-
into a park
Yeah.
car playing football.
so
Right.
they know
Yes.
they know
All
if they
of
come
it.
inside the house. If they come inside the house, they gotta stay
They
inside the
gotta
house.
stay inside.
So let them get injured, they'll be all right. So thanks for watching, y'all. We appreciate it. So in 3 days, we're on a flight to Ghana, and we're going to Ghana to really do some work over there. And you'll see all of it on Facebook Live. So pray our strength, our safe travels, and we love you. And we will see you probably tomorrow. Let me see how I feel. I gotta pack. But be safe, y'all, and we'll see you when we see you. All right. Take care. Good night.
Good
Peace
night.
out, man.
My shit. Yeah, my shit. Yeah, see.